Sam? Yeah.
Go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
I need my shades.
I got you.
Is that velvet?
No, it's corduroy.
All right.
Probably shouldn't have publicly
Just wanted to
admitted
make
that, by
sure.
the way.
I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How important was it to get the kind of performance you did from your defense today?
It's always important, as a team. I thought that obviously we made some changes. Like I said, I kind of alluded to last week, some tough decisions and played. We got to play a lot of guys today, but we played a lot of inserted some new people, got some more turns. So it's really the first game, believe it or not, that we had all five. Or four of our secondary guys start the game that we had planned to start the year with, either due to injury with Floyd or suspension or what have you. So, there was some continuity in the back end. I thought Noel Ellis had some good moments. Came in, and that gives us he and Tony give us some depth there at the nickel position and gives us some flexibility. Donnie Baggs. In some of the bigger sets, made some big plays for us today, which we needed that to happen too. Sean Washington, just a number of guys that we got involved, and we're able to really rotate some of the D linemen. Hardwick Walker played a lot today, probably the most he's played the whole time, and giving Isaiah Golden some rest because Alonzo didn't play. And so, from a confidence standpoint, that's got to help our young guys and the number of turns that they got, and not only just playing, but having some success, particularly in the second half when, we're giving the ball right back to them, and they're still getting off the field either with turnovers or stops. So we got to draw a little more confidence from that today than probably anything.
Also, what was the reason for Cedric Ogbuehi's absence?
Cedric was injured. So
During pregame or
no,
during practice this week?
During practice this week. I look for him to be back next week.
Right down in front here.
I know that was pretty general. So.
Hey, Coach, you always talk about turnovers and third down conversion rates and the importance of that. You guys were -2 in turnovers. How did you guys overcome that?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. It's just, we started fumbling the ball, which we don't do. And, put another guy in there, and he fumbled. So I think it became very evident that when you fumbled, you didn't go back in the game. So, that was Brandon Williams got his turn. I thought he took care of the ball and played very well, showed some flashes, and, we've got some guys that are pretty talented at running back. But, we've got to take care of the ball. And you hit it right on the head. Those are my two big stats for the day. We lost the turnover ratio with 5 turnovers, and to their 3. But third downs were big for us, and that's offense and defensively. I don't know, we were
3 of 14 defensively,
3 of
7
14.
of 11.
And we were 7 of 11. So, that's a big deal for what we do and as a no-huddle team. So, when we're converting, 60% or so on third down, we're moving the ball and staying on the field. And if our defense is holding 3 of 11, that's as good as it's been here this year.
Far right, Gabe.
Coach, how you feel the O-line played out there without Ogbuehi, and in particular moving Jarvis from left guard?
Yeah, that's Jarvis playing tackle. We had guys in some new spots out there, moving guys from left and right tackle with Jake, Garrett Grambling, playing the majority of the game at guard. And so with all that being said, I thought, we were able to pass protect pretty well for Jarvis in his first real start as a tackle. So, he's a 325-pound man that's very, very athletic as a guard, and that gives us the luxury to be able to get our best players on the field. And so, that decision, we made that decision to do that and late in the week, and he accepted the challenge. He wasn't always perfect, but his athleticism gives him a chance to be successful at tackle.
We'll go Josh and then Brent.
Coach, what do you think that you guys were able to do defensively to take advantage of Vanderbilt's offense? What were they doing that you guys were doing well against on defense? Is what I meant to say.
What?
I'm sorry. What did you guys do well on defense in response?
Just what I said. I think we created some negative plays, and which got them off schedule a couple times. Instead of it being 2nd and 4 or 5 like it's been the last couple of weeks, we were able to get them off schedule with some negative yardage plays. I don't know, we had a few sacks, we had a couple tackles for loss, or some 1 or 2 yard gains on first down. And I thought, even when we had some 3rd and shorts, we got some stops. And if they made it, they didn't make it by much. So, I thought our guys played hard the whole game. And we were able to rotate a lot of people today in those packages. And some of those freshmen and guys that we need to step up did that. And I think, basically we were able to get them off schedule early in the downs, and that created situations where we could get some pressure.
We'll go Brent and then Larry.
Did today provide just maybe one more example of Johnny's toughness, and did y'all's game plan change a little bit, and at what point did you know he'd be good to go?
When he went 10 for 10 to start the game. So, no, he practiced yesterday at the walkthrough, which, we go about 20 minutes. Ours is not really a walkthrough. It's a full-speed walkthrough, but it's non-padded, and he went through that without any mental errors. Actually got up this morning, was a little sore from that, and I was a little concerned, and then we really didn't make a decision until warm-ups. So, people thought I was being coy. We didn't really know. We worked Jokel and Kenny Hill the whole week, and I think that showed, because both of those guys were prepared to play today. I thought both of those guys operated in the offense very well. So those 2 guys were prepared to play today. They practiced up until yesterday, and then Johnny took the snaps yesterday. We go about 30 plays or so, and then during warm-ups today, he said he felt good. He was ready to go.
Okay, Larry.
But there's a lot of attention paid to Mike Evans and Jordan Matthews because of their numbers and their success. Can you talk about your overall group at the receiving core, and maybe if people pay special attention to Mike, how you're able, it seems like you can go to Howard, or you can go to someone else, you can go to Malcolm or someone else like that. Just the versatility of your receiving core.
Well, I think that's that's what offensive football, our philosophy is based on. We need good players at all those positions instead of just one, and otherwise you get the double team, and then now what? So we've got good running backs that can run the ball and catch it out of the backfield and put pressure on you that way. But in order to be a complete offense, we've got to get production from our other receivers who are able to do that today. Guys that Malcolm's been playing well. Labhart, obviously, a week ago had a fantastic couple of weeks, and he was beat up after last week's game. Today, I think that showed a little bit, but we've got a number of guys that we feel good about going in and out of the game, and we need to have that this time of year. And all those guys have to, because of what we do, all those guys have to be able to execute the offense, catch the ball, hang on to it, and because you can't play one guy the way we go up and down the field, or how many snaps we had today. I don't know how many plays we had.
78.
78 the whole time. So, we've got to be able to develop some depth, and I've been real pleased with how those guys have come along.
Go down front here, Sam. Then right next to your left.
With Johnny mentioned that there wasn't a lot of running in the game plan. I know the offense is designed to get the ball out quick, but just how much, I guess, did you guys adjust to that in order to kind of protect him from getting?
I mean, what do you mean? Just
in terms of how
quarterback
much he ran.
runs,
right? Quarterback runs.
He's no. I mean, when you don't practice all week and you got a sore shoulder, you don't know what he's going to be able to do, and you've got a true freshman and a guy who's 240 pounds back there. We're not going to practice a whole lot of quarterback runs because, like I said, we really didn't know if he was going to be able to play until today. So we've got to develop a game plan. I thought Coach McKinney, our offensive staff, did an excellent job based on having a plan for those two guys if they were going to go, and also a plan that Johnny could execute if he could play. And so I think it showed a little bit of diversity with us and a little bit more quick game today, and getting our running backs going. But we could have been a lot better, without the turnovers.
Down front, and then Gabe, you'll wrap us up on the right.
Coach, can you talk about the decision to go with Jokel first and then Kenny? What kind of led to that?
That's kind of the way it's been. I mean, he started the first game, and we did that based on practice time. And those guys compete every week to be the backup, and that's healthy for them. And I think you can see that both of those guys, our team has confidence in both of them. We as coaches have confidence in both of them. So, they keep competing every week, and they were both. I think they had pretty decent success today. Matt threw a touchdown pass, and
Right, 3 of 6 for
3
Jokel,
of 6.
5 of 5 for Kenny Hill.
and Kenny moved the ball down the field. So that's pretty good by two guys that thought they were going to play, and then right before the game were told they weren't, and then go in at that point. And mentally, that's kind of where they are right now. And to go in there and operate the way they did says a lot about them as people.
Gabe, will wrap us up.
Kevin, are you starting to see Gavin Stansberry stringing together games of consistent effort?
Yep. Gavin's really coming on right now, and he's always been an effort guy. I think that's never been an issue, and I think he's starting to come into his own and understand the defense a little bit more and where he is, what his role is, where he's got to be, and when we're able to create some pressure, he did it through the scheme, and then there's a couple of times where I think people were playing the scheme the way it's supposed to be played and forced the quarterback to it, and that's what real defense is about. And so often when things start breaking down, you feel like you've got to do something, and you jump out of a gap, and there it goes. And if everybody just continues to do their job with effort, I think you see the results that you get today.
All right, Coach, thanks.
All
I
right,
got
thank
Gavin
you.
right here.